Welcome to the Whiskey Cantina. I'm Jared.
I'm Ray.
And we are back going to Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Jack Daniels.
It's been a while. Last time we actually did this, we did a comparison video of Dickel and Jack Daniels single barrel. You know what's funny? We've done more Dickel videos than we've done Jack Daniel videos.
We've done the Dickel.
But we actually love Jack Daniels.
We do. Yeah, we get a lot of, we get a big kick out of the, what is the process they do with the...
Oh, the charcoal mellowing.
There you go. I couldn't think of the word charcoal.
Yeah.
The charcoal mellowing.
Not only charcoal mellowing, but they actually, which we found insanely interesting when we knew it, was they use basically their own whiskey to saturate the wood and then create the charcoal. So the charcoal that they're actually filtering through
Jack Daniels charcoal.
is Jack Daniels charcoal from Jack Daniels whiskey. Yeah. So it's pretty it's a neat little process.
Talk about something that really adds a specific flavor to a whiskey.
You can find it.
Yeah.
We can find it in Dickel. We can find it in Jack Daniels. We can find it in any Tennessee whiskey for the most part. That being said, we got something really special here. And actually, I think we're finally on the cutting edge, time-wise, of a bottle, which is really rare for the Whiskey Cantina.
This was just released, right?
Just released. We actually the release date on the Bottled and Bond and the Triple Mash. So they released two at a time. So they have two different ones. This is the Jack Daniels Bottled and Bond. The other one is Bottled and Bond, but it's a triple release. So it's the Jack Daniels Bottled and Bond, the regular Tennessee whiskey, and the malt. So the Jack Daniels American malt.
Yes. So this rye and the American malt.
Correct. Which we don't have the triple mash. For some reason, it's a little bit harder to find. But we are very excited for this.
Yes.
So yeah, literally May 2022, this was released. So this is out in stores now. If you guys are watching this video, you're probably curious about it. Get your hands on it. I've tried a sip of it. I just couldn't wait. And it is living up to the hype. That being said, Bottled and Bond.
Jack Daniels, I mean, mash bill, 80-12-8, so 80% corn, 12 rye.
Hey, this is a corn whiskey.
This technically be a corn whiskey. I mean, so it's that Jack Daniels mash bill. What makes it special is the fact that it's bonded. It's bottled and bond. So you've got that master distiller, overlooking the entire run. Single rick house, right?
Single warehouse, single season. Same, so it would be the same batch, same warehouse, same season. Bottled and Bond means 4 years.
Yes, minimum 4 years. So it's all coming from the same place. They're not, mixing thousands and thousands of
quality control.
Well, yeah, that's really
that's what Bottled and Bond means if you guys see it.
And they are specific on their label about select barrels. So there's something special about the barrels that they're choosing to age this into.
Yeah.
So, Jack Daniels 2.0 kind of. Jack Daniels to the...
Yeah, it would be definitely a ramped up version of... Gets perfect. It would be a ramped up version of Jack Daniels. Probably, and we might do it later in this video, but in my opinion, I think it would be probably closer to the Jack Daniels single barrel. Obviously, it's going to be above the regular old Jack Daniels, but what I'm saying is quality-wise, I'm holding it in high regard even after the first sip that I had the other night, and I'm really excited for Ray and I to try this.
So you're saying it's better than a Gentleman Jack?
Gentleman Jack. He says that joke, folks, because that's the Maker's 46 of Jack Daniels.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. I don't even know why Gentleman Jack exists.
It's got a nice bottle and it's got a great name.
It does have a killer name, yeah. It's got a pretty funny commercial.
Hey, smart to Jack Daniels, though. They're probably selling the same old product for $10 more a bottle.
Yeah. I think you're about right, too. It's about $10 more. But it does have a cool bottle. It smells like Jack Daniels.
It smells like Jack Daniels, but you know what I found interesting on this one is I'm not getting as much of that charcoal mellowing, that charcoal filter that you get, right? It's super muted. And I think that's what I really enjoyed about this one.
Yeah.
And let me know on the taste, but if I remember correctly, I didn't get a lot of it going down either, and that's what I found interesting. So I don't know if it mellowed out over time. I don't know what did that.
What did that? I like how it's still that Jack Daniels bottle with just a little bit of flair to it. It's almost
it's a cool logo, cool little bottle,
a little more old timey.
I like the they went a little heavy and nice on the cap.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Maybe hinting at the char level of the barrel a little bit.
Yeah, that would be so interesting if they were doing that.
Again, we really wish that they would disclose the char levels of the barrels. That's something that
for us really we find that to be. We always find ourselves asking that question, and we had no idea.
And that's one of the things that nobody really talks about.
Yeah. And it makes a huge
We're
difference.
here to ask the real questions.
Yeah. To take a deep dive. Are you getting like a burnt sugar? Like burnt sugar? And I mean burnt sugar, like the off-putting, like something's on fire burnt, just like a
making caramel, and
you're burning just the sugar. You haven't added any real sweetness besides sugar, but it's just kind of there.
I'm not picking up a lot on the nose. I'll be honest. I'll go back in and look for it after we take a sip. A lot of the time, it opens up that old.
I'm getting burnt sugar. I'm getting a little bit of I guess you could say vanilla, but yeah, it's not an overpowering nose for any means.
That is so much sweeter than I thought it was going to be.
And but you see what I'm talking about? That charcoal melting, isn't it usually stronger?
It is usually up front, and now it's
more towards the
more
back
on the finish. Yeah,
but it's more of it's more palatable.
Yeah.
It's just.
But you get it. You still
taste it.
It's not a negative thing, but you still kind of taste like you got a charcoal briquette in your mouth.
Yeah. And we say that because every time we've tried, we can find, and Bray and I both can find Tennessee whiskey out in anything because of that mellowing. But for me, this one is the most muted.
And with this one, you'd have it. If we were doing a blind, you'd taste it, and then you'd probably see it on your face right at the end. You'd be like, "Wait, maybe."
You'd question yourself.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be like, "Okay, I know what that is."
No, exactly. Wow, what an interesting taste! This is so much more complex than just your regular Jack Daniels.
Very, very complex. And complex, it's just, I think, better, but obviously, not complex as far as a million different flavors in the profile. No. It does taste like a bourbon, even though it's a Tennessee whiskey. It tastes like a Tennessee whiskey. It's got your Jack Daniels, your vanillas, your sweetness. For some reason, I'm getting a strongly burnt sugar or a burning sugar where, like Ray said, you're making a caramel, but you're not adding in the actual caramel yet.
Check this out. You ready?
Wow. Talented, folks.
We could
pass that along. That's going to be a viral video.
We could have edited that in. I really wanted to try this side to side, and Jared had the idea of also throwing in the single barrel, right?
Yeah, I think I wanted to see what. I mean, we know this is a step above of this. There's no question.
Yes.
But I actually wanted to see because we really enjoyed this. Mm-hmm. This actually beat out. We did a blind, was it a blind? I think it was just a tasting. But we did a tasting of this versus a Dickel Barrel Select. Okay, yeah. And it was hands down better. We enjoyed the Jack Daniels way more than we did the Dickel. So I think I'm curious to see how much this stands up to a regular old Jack Daniels single barrel, which this is 94 proof.
Okay. So and I wanted to bring this out just because, like I said, if this is Jack Daniels 2.0, I just wanted to remind myself what Jack Daniels 1.0 tastes.
You know what I want to say about Jack Daniels, though? Put that bottle back. Put that bottle back.
I was going to pour it.
No, put that bottle back.
Yes, sir.
Is that not the prettiest damn set of bottles
They have the coolest bottles,
They're freaking beautiful. Like, honestly,
the coolest bottles.
That black and just those bottles are amazing.
It's the black. It's
I apologize, you can pour.
Thank you. I mean, there's a reason Lemmy Kilmeister from Motorhead only drank Jack Daniels. And it's because it looked freaking cool.
I swear you said that on a different video with different whiskey.
No,
it was
Lemmy's
Jack
Daniels. Yes.
And then you asked what is he from, and I said something Lenny and the Killmeisters or something like that, or the Mice Men.
Hey man, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. He ain't coming back to haunt me now.
Maybe it was a different one.
But let's start with just this. I'll pour the single barrel afterward. Again, I just wanted to remind myself we're not going to go and find something new in Jack Daniels. Wow, it is so similar though. We pick up way more of the ethanol on the...
way more. And what is this? Probably 80, right?
I'm pretty sure it's 80.
80 proof, yeah. So it's amazing that 100 proof, but you get way more of the ethanol. So right off the bat, that tells you 4 years plus, this is definitely a lower year statement. So, which makes complete sense. And I get a little bit more of that burnt, charcoal.
You were so right. It's all up front. The second you take that drink, you're getting the charcoal mellowing, whatever, that note that it adds to it.
But then this is all on the back end and very subdued.
And it's sweeter. It's just, it's more, the flavors are just more complex. You get a lot more from it.
Hands down.
Interesting. I'm glad we did that. Don't need to spend too much time on it, though. All right, buddy. Let's do this.
So this is a 94 proof Jack Daniels single barrel. So this one's actually very, very available. Very, very good. Honestly, very good. We actually got our hands on the Jack Daniels single barrel proof, which is 130.9. and we are extremely excited to try that.
But not in this video. You're gonna have to check it back.
The nose is similar. I don't get a ton on Jack Daniel's noses, to be honest.
But this nose is more bourbon-esque. So.
Right. But it's very similar overall.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Are we going to play favorites on this one?
Wow, that's good.
I screwed up, and I don't know which ones I have here, so I'm not going to be going back.
It's got to be the one. Oh, well, this is for me, this is for sure the bonded.
Good for you.
So I was just holding on to it so I didn't...
do what I did?
Yeah.
I mean, you still get that charcoal mellowing.
Something is stronger on the single barrel, though. And I don't know if it's a charcoal mellowing. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to try it again.
Stronger, really?
Yeah, something was more powerful.
I like it, man. I mean, obviously, I like all three of these. I think that...
Okay, this is... There's still plenty in here. Mm-hmm. This is for sure the bonded.
Okay.
Take a small swig of that, and then wash it and go in for this. There is a stronger flavor. This is still more just, I don't know, subdued. This bonded to me is very subdued in a good way. And I say that because it's
tempered.
Flows. It goes from the front to the back evenly and consistent. And I really do kind of enjoy it. It's actually pretty impressive to me.
Okay. I'm glad that you had this for me to go back to. Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? It just feels like it's from the start to the finish. It's just more like
even, right?
Where in the palate area on the single barrel, I get a big burst of something.
This is a lot sweeter. The single barrel, I think, is a lot sweeter right up front.
Right.
Okay. Yes, the bonded, there's more of a, I don't know, it's more tempered.
Yeah, definitely like vanillas and sweetness on this. Yes. Whereas this, I'm not getting a ton of overwhelming flavors. I just feel like this is a good drink. Front to back, smooth and consistent.
For you to get that Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah, for you to get that Tennessee whiskey. So, two kind of different things, but
you're right.
Very good in their own right.
I was going to play favorites and say I like this better, but I do think that they're different, especially in the realm, well, only in the realm of Jack Daniels.
If I was going to grab one, though, it wouldn't be like, do I want Jack Daniels or something better? With these two, it would be like, which ride do I want?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I would say if you want something more like Jack Daniels or more that Jack Daniels ride, then you might go with this.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Get your hands on it. Like I said, May release. If you guys can get your hands on the triple mash, we really want to try that. We're actually having a hard time finding that one. I don't know if it was a more select amount of bottles, but most of the places that we get it from are having a hard time getting their hands on them as well.
What he's saying is if you find it, share with us, please.
Ship it. Yeah, Ray will give you his address.
Yep.
Or I'll give you his address. It doesn't really matter. But either way, Jack Daniels always knocks it out of the park. I mean, even the regular old Jack Daniels, that was still a good little sip right there. 80 proof, 100 proof, 94 proof.
Yeah.
Definitely check back with us soon. We are going to be trying the Jack Daniels single barrel. 130.9 foolproof, uncut.
There's a tease for you.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that one's good. So
while you're here, please like, please comment, please subscribe, and please check back next time.
Drink safe, drink responsibly, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.